Students, let us continue our discussion. Other minerals of India. Okay. Other two important minerals found in India are manganese and bauxite. Manganese, I have told you, it is a ferrous mineral. It has iron content in it, and it is used mainly in the manufacturing of steel. It is used in the steel manufacturing to give strength to iron steel. It is widely used. It is very important ingredient in the manufacturing of steel. And other uses, it also used in the manufacturing of bleaching powder, insecticides and paints. In this category also, for these use also, we take manganese. And another metal that is non-ferrous mineral, it is bauxite, non-ferrous. There is a story regarding the bauxite. I will tell you that story, that incident. It happened, compared to many other metals, it is it made a latest entry. In 1821 only it was discovered first time in France. And when it was first discovered, before that iron was using copper, gold and everything are in use. And Napoleon III was the ruler of France. When a geologist discovered this new metal, bauxite, it is an ore of aluminium, the king was very happy. All the people thought it was a very valuable metal, that bauxite is the ore of aluminium and aluminium is very valuable. So the king, what did they do, they used their buttons and hooks of their coat and all made with this aluminium. And whenever in the king's palace and all very guests come, usually they supply food and all in the gold vessels. But when they discovered this aluminium, they thought it was more valuable than gold, and set aside all the gold vessels and all, supplied them food and all in the aluminium vessels. And within two decades, what happened? Aluminium vessels are in the hands of beggars also. Everybody got aluminium vessels. So I am telling the lighter side of it when it was discovered. Okay. So this it's a mineral of bauxite is a mineral of aluminium. What are the qualities of aluminium that makes it different? Aluminium is very strong, like iron. It has somewhat the strength of iron. At the same time, it is very light also. So in which industry it can be used widely? Very strong but lightweight. Aircraft industry. And nowadays in furniture and house construction, many furnishing and all, we are using aluminium vessels also. And it has good conductivity and great malleability also. Okay. Right. Let us see in which part of India these two metals are unearthed. And manganese, you can see Madhya Pradesh is the leading producer, followed by Maharashtra, Odisha, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. These are the leading producers of manganese, and we have a fair amount of manganese deposits. In the case of bauxite, India is not very rich. Anyhow, we have good deposits of bauxite in Odisha and Gujarat, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. These are the leading bauxite producing states of India. Okay. Okay. Then next minerals that is rich in India, two category, they belong to non-metallic minerals, mica and limestone. Let us discuss first mica. Mica, India is very rich in the deposits of mica. For what purpose mica is used? Do you have any idea? Mica has some unique quality. What is that quality? It has dielectric strength. Dielectric strength. Because of this dielectric strength, excellent dielectric strength, low power loss factor and resistance to high voltage. It is widely used in electric and electronic industry. We cannot imagine electric industry, transmission of electricity and all type of lines and cables, everything without mica. It is widely used in electric and electronic industry. It is a mineral made up of a series of plates or leaves. In India, in northern part of India, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand and all states, we have large deposits of mica. In the case of limestone, limestone is a rock mineral. India is very rich in this mineral. It is mainly found in Rajasthan. This rock, limestone, it is the essential ingredient, most important ingredient in the cement industry. It is found in association with the calcium and magnesium carbonates. Raw material in cement industry and used in iron ore smelting. Iron ore smelting, we already discussed that. Extraction of iron ore, also we are using this limestone. Okay. Then, conservation of minerals. The next point that we want to discuss, minerals, metallic minerals, all the metallic minerals that are rich in India, we already discussed. Now, what is the need for conserving minerals? I think 100 years back, the people never thought of conserving minerals. They were utilizing everything. Now, people are thinking about conserving minerals. How can we conserve, and what is the need for conservation of minerals? What do you think? What do you think about this? What is the need for conservation of minerals? First point, the quantity of minerals available on the surface of the earth is very, very low. Of the total earth's crust, there is only 1%. The contribution of the share of minerals is only 1%. And it is not easily renewable. So, mineral resources are finite, not infinite. They will be finished and non-renewable. Most of the valuable mineral resources are non-renewable in nature. They are not renewed easily, replenished easily. And over extraction of minerals leads to increase in cost and decrease in quality, because there is a huge demand for these minerals, all the important type of minerals, and when we take more and more of it, the quantity will goes on decreasing. So, a time may come, we will finish all the resources, all the mineral resources. It is not renewable. So, that is why the mineral resources, it is not only our wealth, the coming generation also will be able to use it. We cannot finish all the mineral resources available. So, we need to utilize the resources, keep it for the future generation also. After 10 years also, we have to get mineral resources. That is why there is a need for conservation of minerals. Let us see how can we conserve minerals. Okay, there are certain methods are suggested for the conservation of minerals. First one, use mineral resources in a planned and sustainable manner. Planned way means, I think you must have studied in first lesson, planning of resources, planned utilization of resources. We have to plan how much we need to take in a year, how much minerals we can extract in a month or in a day. We cannot take all the minerals all of a sudden. So, there should be a planning, how much we can take, how many long it will remain. So, there should be planned and sustainable manner. Sustainable development also you have discussed in the first lesson. What is sustainable development? It means without causing much harm to the environment and maintaining it for the future generation also. So, that is a must. We have to use these minerals in a planned and sustainable manner. Second one, develop technology to use low grade ores at low cost. That is another problem. When the quality of the ore is very less, or the content, I have told you, many ores, the content of the metal is very less, then we will not take it. We will dump it as waste. So, we have to develop some technology to utilize even the low grade ores by using good technology, updating of technology. Through updating of technology, we can utilize, we have to develop some methods to utilize even the low grade ore. We do not have much minerals to waste, dump as waste. So, even the low grade ore we will have to utilize. For example, peat and lignite, they are of low quality coal. If we dump it as waste, we will finish all other type of coal, bituminous or anthracite. So, we need to utilize even the low quality minerals. And the next one, recycling of metals. Recycling of metals. We need to recycle metals. You know, some people may come to your houses, you might have watched. They will collect all the rust, iron or other things that you have thrown out. They collect it, they take it. They are doing a very good work actually. They are helping the process of recycling it. So we can utilize it again and use scrap metals and other substitutes. And wherever possible, we utilize substitute for minerals. So we have to develop ways, wherever possible, we have to utilize or adopt other methods, substitutes for these mineral resources, because they are very valuable. So these are the 4 things: utilize minerals resources in a planned and sustainable manner, develop technology to use low grade ores at low cost, recycling of metals, and the last one, use scrap metals and other substitutes. Okay. Then energy resources. The next topic is energy resources of our country. What is meant by energy resources? Anything that gives us energy is called energy resource, in the form of heat energy or light, right? So there are 2 types of energy resources. They are conventional sources and non-conventional sources. Conventional sources and non-conventional sources. Let us discuss first what are conventional resources. Conventional means traditionally what type of material we are using, we have been using for getting energy. For any type of work we know we need energy. To cook food we need energy. To get a light we need energy. For the functioning of working of this fan we need energy. So in the past these comforts were not there. Cooking food, we needed energy. How did we get energy for cooking food? Very simple, firewood. And in the many parts of India, northern India, cattle dung cake, cattle dung, they get dried and they are called cattle dung cake. They were utilized for burning and preparing food. Coal, petroleum, natural gas and electricity. These all sources are called conventional sources of energy. Conventional sources of energy. What is the specialty of these sources? Not easily renewable. Not easily renewable. Coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. not renewable. Once it is burned, it is finished. But in some cases, firewood, even though that we cut trees on a large scale, it will be finished. Not renewable. Same is the case with the cattle dung. Not easily renewable. Cause more pollution. We know when firewood is burned in the house, if there is no gas, LPG, what type of smoke it will be emitted, how much difficulty women face in the kitchen. So it causes more pollution. And northern India or many parts of cities, you know, because of the vehicle pollution, more and more fossil fuels are burned, diesel, petrol and all. How much pollution is there in cities like Delhi? And another factor, use of cow dung cake and firewood would affect forest wealth and agriculture. If we burn all the cattle dung, what will happen? All our manure, because in rural area, even now many people are not utilizing fertilizer. They are using biomanure, cow dung, etc. for to help to get more yield in the agriculture. So, and if all these are burned, that would affect agriculture also. But now we are giving more importance to non-conventional sources. Non-conventional means not traditional. Recent times only we started popularizing it, using it. What are they? Solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, biogas and atomic energy. These sources are called non-conventional sources. Compared to conventional sources, they are renewable. They are easily available. Sunlight, we don't pay for it. Wind, easily available. So, and cause less pollution. Compared to these sources, they are not causing pollution. And last one, now we want not merely development but sustainable development. These energy sources are sustainable, renewable. We will not be in a trouble if we use it continuously. Right? Very long run, solar light also may be affected. But In the for 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 years, there is no problem of utilizing solar energy, right? So in that is the main difference. That are the major differences between conventional and non-conventional sources of energy. Okay.